So our today's topic is a hypocrisy and its type. Now let's start this. Let me show you the paragraph. Okay.
Sir, can I read?
Okay. Yes, you can read. Yes, Ryan, you can read.
Sir, I read?
Yes, yes, you can read.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Hypocrisy is shara. Islamic legislation means showing Islam and good intention and concealing disbelief and evil intention. And it is called as such because it enter in shar
Sure.
from a door and then exit from another door.
Okay. So in
So
the
what is
book,
shara and shar?
let me tell you. Okay. So as I told you, there are some words which are not related to the English vocabulary. So let's correct them. Okay, the first word, let me correct them, then I will tell you the meaning of that thing. Let me take my pen. Okay. So here it is the first word, this one. Okay. What this word is? This word is Shariat. Okay. Shariat. We discuss what is Shariat. So Shariat is a Islamic law. Shariat is a Islamic law. Okay. Law is also called as the legislation. Okay. There, did you hear the word legal? Legal means kanuni. Okay. The lawful. Okay. So Shariat is Islamic legislation or Sharia. It's also called as a Sharia. Shariat or Sharia means okay, hypocrisy in Sharia. So Shariat means that it's a law. But the word hypocrisy has different meaning and it's a very bad thing. Hypocrisy in Urdu we can say it's a munafiqat. Okay, the munafiq, the person who is good on outside and bad inside. It's a hypocrite. So hypocrisy in Sharia means someone showing Islam and someone showing good intention. Okay, good intention means they are. Okay, let me take a pen. Good intention means they are they are showing the good works. Okay, they are showing the good deeds. Okay, they are just showing it, just showing the good deeds. Intention means okay, deeds, the things you.
Assalamualaikum, sir. How are you, sir?
Walaikum assalam. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, so intentions are good. Intentions are deeds, the things you want to do. So a hypocrite, the person who is good at outside, bad at inside, showing the Islam and good things just to showcase them
40 स्लाइड है आपने
to
बोली
others, just to show them, walaikum assalam, just to show them others,
हमसे एक नहीं
and
बोली आती आपने 10 बोली
concealing. The word is concealing. Where is the word concealing? Okay, let me write the meaning there. The word is concealing. What that word is means, that word means that covering up. Okay, it means covering up. Okay, it's covering up, covering disbeliefs and evil intentions. It me- Walaikum assalam, walaikum assalam. Let me admit all the students. So some students are joining the class right now.
So can you repeat the meaning of concealing?
Okay, I will repeat from the first word again. I will start repeating it from the first word again. Okay. Let me make the arrow to the each and every word so that you guys will get to know that. Okay. So now hypocrisy in Shariat or Sharia. Okay, it's Islamic legislation means hypocrisy in Islam means someone showing Islam and showing good thoughts, showing good deeds, showing good works. Why they are showing the Islam? Why they are showing the good works? To conceal their disbelief, to conceal their evil intention. So there is a word conceal. Conceal means covering up. Okay. For example, if someone is getting angry, they not show their angerness by saying any word. Sometimes people conceal, cover up their angerness by not saying anything. Concealing means covering up. Okay. So concealing disbeliefs. So they are showing the hypocrites, the person who has two faces, good at outside, bad at inside. They show the their Islam. They show their good things. They show their good thoughts. Why? To cover up their disbelief, to cover up their disbelief. Because of their good intentions and their good work, no one will believe that they do not believe Allah or they are against Islam. Okay, and no one will believe that they have bad or evil intentions. So they cover these disbeliefness and evil intentions by showing the Islam and the good intentions. Okay, so they cover it up. This is called as the hypocrisy in Islam. Hypocrisy is munafiqat. Okay, uh, there are so many things related to the hypocrisy, and there are so many sayings and the quotes of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. We will see them in the lesson later regarding the hypocrisy. So everyone understand till here that what is hypocrisy? Hypocrisy means saying two things at the same time. Okay, so the person believes on two things, okay, at the same time, and a good and a bad at the same time, good at outside, so that everyone believe him or her, but inside they have the bad, evil intentions or have a disbelief. So they showing the Islam so that everyone believe they are a very good Muslim, but inside they are covering up the disbelief and the evil intentions by showing the Islam. Everyone understand this thing?
Yes.
I repeated this
Yes,
sentence
sir.
just for the every person who joined the class late. So that's why I repeated again. Everyone understand this thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's move
Yes,
forward.
sir.
Okay, let's move forward. So the person covering up his disbeliefness and evil intentions by showing the good things. And it is called as such because it enters in Sharia. Okay. So as I told you, there are some spelling mistake. Let me correct them. There is a word shar. Okay. There is a word shar, but it's not used here in any context. The complete word is like shariat. The person who enters in a Shariat. Okay, there is a Muslim. For example, that Muslim is a bad Muslim. He has evil intentions in heart or mind, but they are showing the good intentions outside so that everyone will believe them as a good Muslim. But inside their mind, they have bad or evil intentions. So the example of that person is like that Example of that person is like that person enters in the Shariat, enters in the Islam from a door, but because of his two face or two things, they exit from the another door. The person insert or enter inside the Shariat from one door and exit from the another door. So it means that that person is not a Muslim. Though that person who do that thing, that person is not a Muslim. So the person who is like that it enters from a Shariat from one door and leaves the Shariat or exits from another door because of his this hypocrisy. Because of his hypocrisy, that person leaves the Shariat. Understand everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's move to the next one. Let me clear the screen. So Ali Ahmad, can you read this one? Ali Ahmad, can you read this one? Ali Ahmad, are you there? Okay, Araf, can you read this one? Are you guys listening me? Okay, Rohan will read. Okay, Rohan, you can read it.
Okay, sir. From where to where?
Yeah, this one. This one, last one, which is selected.
Okay. Allah pointed out to this and said, verily the hypocrites are rebellious and perverse.
Okay, read it again once more.
Allah
So
pointed
I can't
out
see your
to
screen.
this and said, verily the hypocrites and rebellious and perverse.
Okay, so Allah also pointed out this thing. Allah also pointed out this thing that verily, Beshak, the hypocrites are the rebellious and perverse. There are two words, the rebellious and the perverse. These words are near to each other. Okay, we discussed, we didn't see these words earlier, but we see also the meaning. Let me tell you the meaning of these words. Rebellious and perverse are used in terms the person who showing the behavior against the orders, the person who showing the behavior against the orders of Allah, the person who's showing the againstness, the
Hello,
showing.
sir.
Yes.
So I can't see your screen. Sir, I will rejoin, okay?
Okay, everyone is see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so rebellious, basically rebellious means the person who is forced, means they are performing something because of the force, but they are not performing that thing from their heart. Okay, they are reluctant to accept. They are reluctant to accept the orders of the Allah. So Allah said that verily the hypocrites are rebellious. They are reluctant to accept and perverse. Okay, it means that they are showing the against, okay, they are showing that thing with their actions that they are against the Allah. So that's why they are called as the perverse, the person who's showing his anger or the againstness by the actions. That person is a perverse. So Allah consider those hypocrites as a rebellious, the person who shows the action against the order of the Allah, means they are not happy with the law and the order of the Allah, but they are performing it just for the sake of showing good things to other. They are not doing this thing with the hearts. So the person, for example, if someone is praying or someone is performing a namaz, but the intention of that person is that someone see me performing the namaz and everyone believes that I am a good. The intention of that person who is praying namaz or the salah, and the intention of that person is that everyone will see me that I am performing the namaz, then that namaz is considered as a hypocrisy. That person is considered as a hypocrite, because Allah don't need those namaz and the salah which is for others. Allah only accept the namaz and the things of the praying which is only for Allah. So it is also called as the hypocrisy. If someone is doing this, it will not be accepted. So that's why Allah said that the hypocrites and the rebellious and are rebellious and perverse. They are reluctant to accept. They are reluctant to accept orders. They are reluctant to accept orders, showing this by their behavior. Showing this by their behavior means their behavior is like they are good at in front of many people, but they are bad when they are alone. Okay, so reluctant to accept order, showing this by their behavior. Okay, so showing this by their behavior. Oh, okay. Remember one thing. There are so many spellings which have two. There are so many words which have two spellings. Like behavior, it's Behavior. There is another spelling. It's Bahavior. Okay, both spellings can work. Like a center. One spelling is center. Let me tell you. Okay, one spelling is color, and the other one is this, and then one is this, and the other one is this. Okay, so it's just a difference. It's just a difference. Okay, what is the difference? It's just a British one and the American one. So these both spellings will give the right answer. Same as the spelling of favorite. Okay, it's Favorite. Someone write it with the U. Okay, in the same way, someone write it with the behavior. Someone put the U in it. So both the spellings are correct. Okay, so everybody understand till here. Everybody till here understand till here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's move towards the next one. Okay, Chavez, can you read this one? Chavez Imtiaz, can you read this one?
Sir, okay, sir. These are people who get out of shower. Moreover, Allah considered hypocrites more evil than disbelievers and said the hypocrites will be in the lowest depths of the fire.
Yes, these are the people. Who are the people? Hypocrites. The munafiq peoples who get, these are the people who get out of the Shariat. From the Islam, they are getting out. Moreover, Allah consider hypocrites more evil than the disbelievers. The person who are open-ended against Islam, these munafiqs are the more dangerous and more evil than those. For example, if some non-Muslim will said we are against Muslims, okay, if any non-Muslim said we are against Muslim, and there is one person who is Muslim, but he is showing or she is showing the good intention outside, but inside they have bad intentions, so that person is more dangerous than that non-Muslim who is saying that we are against Muslim. So so Allah consider, okay, the hypocrites more evil, more bad than the disbeliever, and said, the hypocrites will be in the lowest depths of the fire. The depths means gehrai. Okay, so they were in the last corner or in the last layer or in the last part of the fire. The hypocrites will be in the last part of the fire. Okay, so this will be the punishment of the hypocrites decided by the Allah. So now let's move towards the next one.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, can you explain me which I left before?
Okay, we are at the same one. We are after this, after that rebellious one. We discuss only this one, and we discuss in front of you. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, last paragraph.
Yes, last paragraph. We have to start it now. We have to start this paragraph right now. Okay, Saim, can you read the last paragraph?
Okay, sir.
Saim. Saim, are you there? Okay, Subhan, can you read this one? Subhan, are you there?
So I can read.
Okay, you can read. Okay, you can read.
The hypocrites, they think they are
The
overreaching Allah, but He will overreach them.
Okay. Okay, okay. Maybe because of the internet, someone's voice is not coming clearly. Because of the internet, maybe someone's voice is not coming clearly. Okay, so the hypocrites, so Ryan said that and said the hypocrites, they think they are overreaching Allah, but He will overreach them. The hypocrites, the munafiq thinks that they are getting the power over Allah. They are overreaching. They are getting beyond the Allah, but Allah will surely overreach them. So hypocrites thinks that they are best and they are getting the best thing and they are getting the get overreaching the Allah. So but Allah will overreach them easily. Okay, and all the hypocrites in this world will live in the depths of a fire in the day of judgment. So the hypocrites, they think they are overreaching Allah, but He will overreach those, all those hypocrites, those who are think that. Okay, so everybody understand this thing. It's very easy to understand.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see what has
So
been.
what do you mean by overreaching?
Overreaching means going beyond, going beyond. For example, someone is doing namaz and salah and have bad intention in the heart. So that person consider that thing that I am managing all the things. Now Allah will be happy from me. I am managing both the things. But no, the person who believes on the both sides. For example, is this possible for any Muslim to believe on the Allah and also believes on the other God? No, because as a Muslim we can only believe on one thing, and that's Allah. So the person who believes on other things, they will not the Muslims. But the person who believes on one Allah, it's a Muslim. But the person who has bad intentions, from outside they are looking good. Okay, they are praying, they are fasting, but inside they have bad intentions. They think that Allah will not caught them, they will outpass the Allah, and no one will caught them, but Allah will overreach them. Allah will stop them and give the punishment to them. That's why Allah said the hypocrites will live in the depths of a fire. Okay, means they are very much near to the fire in the hell. No, Rohan, you don't have to write this in the notebook. You don't have to write this in the notebook. Okay, Araf, I understand. Okay. Walaikum salam, Saim. Saim send the message right now. Okay. So, let's move to the next one. What we have next? Okay, Rohan, can you read this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And he said, fain were they deceive Allah and those who believe, but they only deceive in themselves
Deceive, deceive,
and
deceive themselves.
realize, realize, yes,
Deceive, only deceive themselves.
deceive, deceive themselves and realize it not. In their hearts is a disease, and Allah has increased their disease, and grievous
Grievous is
is
the
the
penalty.
penalty they incur because they are false no to themselves.
Ah, good. So in this, the word deceive means fraud. Deceiving means fraud. For example, uh, not here, but in other countries, I also see some biscuits. Okay, I see some biscuits. There are some famous brands. Okay, but there are some peoples, those who make the same wrapper, they make the same packaging, but just they put up the small difference, like in the spelling. And you also see the Chinese mobiles. Okay, so they are making the Samsung, the copy of Samsung. They are making the copy of Samsung, but when they are writing the name of the Samsung, they are putting A at the end or they are putting E at the end. So why they are putting up there? So they are deceiving. They are doing a fraud in the way that when someone see that mobile for 1 second, they believe that it's a Samsung mobile. But if someone see that with the focus or the concentration, they will find it out that it's not an original mobile. So in the same way, the word deceive is used. Okay, deceive means they will understand or see the things. When someone see anything, so they think that it's good, but inside there is a bad things. So it's a fraud. Deceiving means fraud. So Allah said would they deceive Allah and those who believe, but they only deceive themselves. Allah is saying they will think that they will give or doing a fraud with Allah and the other who believes, but indirectly those people giving a fraud or doing a fraud with themselves. They are doing a fraud with themselves and realize it not. Right now these people are not realizing it. Okay, sometimes what happen when we do something, we are not realizing the presence of time. But after some time, we will think that we can do this thing like this. But the people who think that they will fraud with Allah, they can deceive Allah, they will only deceive themselves and realize not it now. They will realize it later. Okay, in their hearts, there is a disease, and Allah has increased their
तुम्हारा
disease.
जब लेट होता है
There is a disease,
हाँ
and Allah has increased their disease. Why? Because they believing on themselves that they are doing the right thing. Allah increased their disease in their hearts that these people believe that we are right. So, grievous is the penalty they incur. Okay. So, these people, the hypocrites, the people who do the fraud, these people normally are not very much happy. Okay. Why? The grievous is taken from the word grief. Okay. The word is showing the meaning that the person is normally sad or the behavior is normally the sad ones. So, the grievousness or the grievous is the penalty. Penalty means the fine, the charge. Okay. So the penalty of this thing is Allah put the grievousness on their behavior because they are false to them. Okay, if you see any non-Muslim, if you see any person who is Muslim but they are converted and become the atheist or become the non-Muslim, so if you see their faces concentrately, okay, if you focus on their faces, you will find it out that they are not happy. Because what happened when we found any issue, when we found any disease, when we have any problem, what we do, we make a wudu and pray to Allah and ask Allah. We will found a relaxation. We feel satisfied that we talk to Allah, we gave our problem to Allah. But the person who never believes on Allah, and if they got the problem, then where they would go? Because all the problem can be solved by Allah. If they never believe on Allah, then who can solve their problem? So that's why, because of this thinking, they are not happy in their life. So that unhappiness, that sadness showing from their behavior and showing from their faces, and this unhappiness is showing in the form of word grievous. So that is the penalty, that is the fine of Allah, that Allah put there on their faces, because they are not believing on the Allah, because they are false to themselves, they are giving a fraud, they are doing a deceiveness to themselves. Okay, so that's why Allah put the grievousness on their faces because of this thing. The person, the Muslims who have two faces or have the hypocrisy traits will get the grievousness as a penalty. They are not happy. They are look happy, but inside they are never they are never happy because of this Islamic thing. As Allah said this thing. If you see, this is all the translation of the Allah. This is all the translation of the Allah which Allah said this thing. That Allah gave the grievousness on those who do the hypocrisy in their daily life. So do you understand this thing?
yes
Have you
can you repeat the meaning of grievous grievous
grievous? Okay, there is a word grief. There is a word grief. Okay, let me write it. Grief means sadma ya gham. Okay, in Urdu we can say it's sadma or gham. So grief means when the person is sad because of any issue. So that person is in grief. So that's why the word grievous is taken from the grief. So that person is not happy. The person who do these things, that person who have two faces,
sir
that person is not happy. He always thinks two different things. Why? Because outside he is good, but inside they are bad. So that's why hypocrisy is bad. That's why the grievousness is forced on their faces by the Allah. Grievousness is forced on their faces by the Allah, as it is mentioned that grievousness is the penalty they incur. Okay, because they are false to themselves. Because they are false to themselves. Okay, so that's why Allah put the grievousness on their faces as a penalty. Now you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you have any question, you guys can ask. No questions? Okay. So you guys, I put the
So what
assignment
is the
there.
meaning of anchor?
Okay. Sorry, what are you saying?
Anchor.
Ah, okay. Is the penalty the things they do, the things they do. Okay, the things they do, they incur. Okay, grievous is the penalty. The things they do. Grievousness or the grief is appeared on their faces. They are not happy because of the thing they incur. They do because they are false to themselves. Understand now?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So there is
Yes,
one
sir.
assignment available in the
Bye, sir.
class light.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Everyone will do the assignment from the class light. It's available there. Everybody do the assignment. Okay. So now this is all about today's lesson. Everybody open the assignment. If you guys don't have any question, then you guys can open the assignment and do the assignment. Okay. It's available there in the class light. Okay, everyone.